Bienvenidos de nuevo a Immersive Spanish. After last night's shenanigans, I'm feeling a little bit tired, let's say. So, what's the best way to combat tiredness? Going to the beach. And behind me we have el Puerto de Málaga, the port of Malaga. And our main mission today is to have a look around the port, learn some Spanish as we go, and most importantly, I want to see if I can find the biggest boat here en el Puerto de Málaga. Acompáñame. Ay, ay, ay. What a sunny day here. Qué día más soleado aquí en Málaga. What a very sunny day. Qué día más soleado. And given that it is such a hot day, don't mind if I put my sunglasses on. Voy a ponerme las gafas de sol. There we go. So next time you want to put on your sunglasses, you have to say, voy a ponerme. I'm going to put on myself las gafas de sol. Now, if the port means el puerto, what do you think the country Puerto Rico means? It means the rich port. Interesting, huh? I have a fact for you, and I'm going to say it first in Spanish and then in English. ¿Sabías que Málaga cuenta con 300 días de sol al año, aproximadamente? One more time. Málaga es una ciudad que cuenta con más de 300 días de sol al año. Now, what I just said is that Málaga is a city that boasts more than 300 days of sun per year. And this is very much one of those 300 days. The first boat slash ship we can see here in the port is this one ahead. Now, as you can see, it's very big. This isn't a typical barco, which is the Spanish word for boat. It is actually un ferry, a ferry. Ferry is a Spanish word, but it's borrowed from English. Another word, a more traditional Spanish word for ferry, is el transbordador. Let's say it together. El transbordador. Let's go over some of the key Spanish you'll hear in this episode. When you want to identify something, you can use the simple pattern. Eso es un, or eso es una. And that simply means that is a. For example, por ejemplo, eso es un ferry. That is a ferry. Eso es un yate. That is a yacht. Now you try. It's impressive. Let's see what else we can find here in el Puerto de Málaga. Can you guess what this means? Let's say it together. Prohibido el paso con bicicleta. In Spanish, we don't pronounce the H. So it's not prohibido, but prohibido. I tell you, I'm already starting to feel better. Now, I'm going to teach you another word you might find handy when you find yourself en un puerto como este. I'm going to teach you a word you might find useful for the next time you're in a port like this. And that is the word crucero. Crucero. Crucero means cruiser, like a cruise ship. So, remember, we're on a mission to find the biggest and most impressive boat here in el Puerto de Málaga. The one we just saw back there was a good contender, but I think we can beat it. Let's see if we can find a cruise ship on this port. Un crucero. Now, as we know, there are many different types of boats in this world. And in Spanish, the word that captures all of them, or encapsulates all of the different types of boats you'll find in the world, is embarcación. Embarcación. And that just refers to anything that's capable of navigating the seas. Speaking of which, we have this bad boy behind us. Whoa. Now, I think you'll agree with me when I say that this is a luxury yacht. Do you know the word for yacht in Spanish? The word for yacht is yate. El yate. And because this is such a luxurious boat, it would be un yate de lujo. A yate, yacht, de, of lujo, luxury. Un yate de lujo. When something is about to happen, use está a punto de plus the verb. Está a punto de. So an example would be está a punto de atracar. It's about to dock. Or estoy a punto de comer. I'm about to eat. Está a punto de llover. It's about to rain. Estar a punto de literally means to be at the point of. Está a punto de llover. It's at the point of raining. It's about to rain. Está a punto de llover. If you want to compare boats, you can say, Este es más grande que ese. This one is bigger than that one. Este yate es más lujoso que aquel. That yacht is more luxurious than that one over there. Or another example, este ferry es más grande que ese velero. This ferry is bigger than that sailboat. And if you want to ask what something is, ¿qué tipo de embarcación es esa? What type of vessel is that? ¿Qué tipo de embarcación es esa? Alternatively, ¿cómo se llama ese barco? What's that boat called? ¿Cómo se llama ese barco? So pretty. Y desde aquí se ve la Catedral de Málaga. From here, we can see the cathedral. And this boat right here, Este, es un catamarán. Catamarán. And as we can see, está a punto de atracar. It's at the point of docking. Está a punto de atracar. Muy bien, estudiantes. Let's continue. Let's continue. Whoa, this one is huge. Have a look at this. This is pure luxury, huh? Look at this. There's a boat on a boat. It's an inception of boats. Unbelievable. Right here in el Puerto de Málaga. And I wonder how much it costs per night or per day to dock in a port like this, the main port of Málaga. Can't be cheap. Ah, look, it's called Tatouche. What we have behind me is obviously a super yacht. And the word for super yacht in Spanish is almost exactly the same as the word for yacht, but we add super. So this is un super yate. Super yate. I actually want to know who owns a boat like this. So let me just Google it. Tatouche is a 303-foot, that's 92 meters, super yacht that was owned by Paul Allen, the co-founder of Microsoft. So yeah, if you want to own a yacht like this, you've got to have some serious bucks behind you. Oh, he actually passed away, rest in peace, in 2018. The yacht became the property of the President of the United Arab Emirates, Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Interesting. Curioso, no? Oh yeah, let me test you. How would you say I'm going to put on my sunglasses? Voy a ponerme las gafas de sol. And what is the word for port? El puerto. ¿Y cómo se dice en español? How would you say the yacht? El yate. Muy bien. Bueno, mi gente, aquí tenemos otro super yate. We have another super yacht. And as we can see, on this super yacht, we have un bote. Un bote is a small boat, such as the one we see there. And because I think that's a lifeboat, we would call it un bote salvavidas. Un bote salvavidas. So, en el Puerto de Málaga, podemos ver todo tipo de barcos. We're getting to see all types of boats. Now, the word barco, per se, refers to many different types of boats. It's the general word. Embarcación translates more directly to vessel, so anything that's capable of navigating throughout waters. Speaking of which, un super yate más detrás de nosotros. Just impressive, isn't it? In terms of what we've seen so far, the biggest boat is definitely el ferry, the first that we saw, the one that takes people to the Balearic Islands. But it's a little bit less interesting because we've all embarked in a ferry before, haven't we? And the most interesting vessel that we saw today has got to be the Tatouche, previously owned by the late co-founder of Microsoft. Yeah, that one was crazy because it actually had a big boat within a boat. The inception of boats. Very cool. And as you can see, we are now arriving at the beach, La Playa. La Playa Principal de Málaga. How would you say that is a cruise ship? Eso es un crucero. If you want to describe what you see, remember our phrase. Desde aquí se ve. Desde aquí se ve. From here, you can see. You can add any noun after this. For example, desde aquí se ve un velero. From here, you can see a sailboat. Or, desde aquí se ve el puerto. From here, you can see the port. Or even, desde aquí se ven muchas embarcaciones. From here, you can see many vessels. Notice the last one, se ven, plural, because embarcaciones is plural. What's the word for a cruiser? Crucero. Un crucero. So, how would you describe a lovely sunny day? Here's a hint. I've said it in the video. ¿Qué día más soleado? ¿Qué día más soleado? What a sunny day. Málaga tiene aproximadamente 300 días de sol al año. That's a lot of sunshine. Bueno, estudiantes, that nicely concludes our tour of the port, el Puerto de Málaga. Now, remember, you can learn Spanish anywhere you go. All you need is a little bit of initiative and your phone, which I'm sure is in your pocket. All you need to do is search up the words for whatever it is that you're looking at. Espero que hayan disfrutado. I hope you've enjoyed the video and gracias por acompañarme en esta aventura por la Puerta de Málaga. Como siempre, hasta la próxima. Chao, chao.